Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now April 3rd of 2020, and ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that as of right now, the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, is really trying to find ways in order to truly change the Star Wars franchise and to really evolve it into something new and authentic for the Star Wars community. That is one big problem that a lot of fans had with the sequel trilogy movies, is that these movies did not quite feel authentic, if you will, like how the original trilogy did, or even partially of what the prequel trilogy felt like, right? Say what you will about the prequels, but at least they had consistency, and it did in fact feel more like Star Wars, at least in my book. That's just how I feel. Now, I'm sure that you guys know my stance on The Rise of Skywalker. I view it as a love-hate movie, because there's a lot of scenes in there that I love and enjoy. Meanwhile, there's other scenes that I really despise and think that are, pretty much very poorly written and should have really never made the final cut. So, what's really intriguing is, of course, everything to do with this new Star Wars universe that they are planning that is really going to evolve the Star Wars franchise as we know it. So, in case you guys did not know, this new universe is actually all set and ready to really provide fans brand new eras and a brand new mythology. But not just that, also applying many new retcons to the existing Star Wars movies. Now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films as well as their new Star Wars universe. It's noted that the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, has been making many changes over at Lucasfilm, where it's noted that currently Disney is making a major change over at Lucasfilm and are set to provide many retcons to the Star Wars universe, specifically for the sequel trilogy era. It's explained that Bob Chapek has now allowed creator Dave Filoni to come on board in order to provide many retcons to the sequel trilogy, where it's explained that many retcons are going to be made to The Last Jedi by creator Dave Filoni, and that Dave will be writing over core aspects of the film that was created by Rian Johnson. It's noted that Dave Filoni is set to change many elements of Luke Skywalker's death at the very end of The Last Jedi, where one of the big changes coming our way is that Dave Filoni plans to establish that the Force projection technique that Luke Skywalker used was actually a power from the Wills and a power that the Force ghost of Anakin Skywalker taught Luke during his time on Ahch-To. This is said to establish that Luke was using a power of the gods in order to trick his nephew Kylo Ren, where Dave Filoni is said to be the one responsible for writing this into the new Star Wars universe. Not just that, but also Dave Filoni will be in charge of a planned new cut of The Last Jedi that Disney plans to release sometime in 2023 that will include deleted scenes in a brand new cut or version of The Last Jedi, making it a longer film with more Snoke scenes, Luke Skywalker scenes, and even additional Kylo Ren footage that was lost from the previous cut of The Last Jedi, which stood around 3.5 hours long. Dave Filoni is also set to provide many more retcons that will establish Palpatine's presence in The Last Jedi in the background. So, the thing that's so intriguing about this is the fact that they are going to be making many retcons in The Last Jedi and will be providing a brand new cut of the film in 2023. The same exact thing goes for The Rise of Skywalker. They plan to release the JJ cut 3 years from now, give or take, on Disney+. Same exact goes for a new cut of Episode 8. So, the thing about Dave Filoni being in charge on the creative decisions of all of this, such as really kind of making major tweaks or adjustments to Luke's death at the very end of the film, and not just that, but also applying this factor to, of course, the existing Star Wars universe and how that's going to play a major role in this new cut for Episode 8. So, say what you will about The Last Jedi, I know that there are a handful of people out there that really do enjoy the film, and that's fine. But in my opinion, it's a really bad movie and something that just does not feel like Star Wars. So I think that there is a lot of fixing that needs to be made, and I think that this is most certainly the right answer, and it's probably the most that we really can do. Obviously, you can't remake the whole movie, you can't reshoot the whole film, I mean, that's just kind of wishful thinking. But by this, applying deleted scenes and throwing it into a different cut of The Last Jedi, making it longer, that's a very interesting thing. The fact that they're going to be rearranging scenes and making it have a different tone, and by also using this new Star Wars universe, books, novels, comics, etc., that's going to really retell The Last Jedi, I think it's really going to be more suitable for the hardcore fans when it comes to the universe, and the casual fans will engage more with the new cut of The Last Jedi on Disney+, since, well, it's something visual, and it's something in the form of media, right? It's an actual movie. So, like I've said before in the past, let me know what you think about the major retcons coming our way for Luke's death, and how a new cut of The Last Jedi is actually currently in the works. And yeah, let me know what you think about that, guys. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.